Hi everyone, welcome back to the Wednesday Weigh-In at the Weekend vodcast. This year for 2011, we're back, which can mean only one thing. Yes, I didn't lose enough weight last year, and worse than that, I spent the rest of the year putting it all back on. I guess we should be kind of happy that in the 9 months after we finished up the weigh-in last year, I only put on about the same as I'd lost. So I guess that's not too bad. Could have put on a heck of a lot more than that. And after a winter, and certainly a December, which was very cold and wasn't really out sort of moving about that much, then could have done much worse. Anyhow, we're back for this year. Last week was the first week of the weigh-in, where we did the initial weight, so we find out what we're starting from. And started off at 15 stone 4 pounds. And so it was with some trepidation that I stepped on the scales this week, because remember last year at the end of week 1 I hadn't lost weight, I'd put it back on. Janet Jackson on Kingdom FM. It is exactly 2:30 and we welcome back. I'm so excited about the fact that we now have a jingle that's been made up specially for this. So welcome back to the Wednesday Weigh-In at the Weekend. If you weren't listening last week or last year, then you might not know what this is about, so let me very quickly fill you in on it. The Wednesday Weigh-In is something that we do on a Wednesday night on Kingdom FM. Darren and Barry are basically trying to lose weight, and they weigh themselves every Wednesday. We get an idea of whether they've gone up or down, and they talk about what might have affected their weight, that sort of thing. And on a Saturday, we do exactly the same thing, because I normally can't make it in during the week. So I come in and we do this at 2:30 on a Saturday, weigh myself, we find out exactly what's happened. So this year, this time last year, I weighed myself after the first week, and I'd put on weight. I'd put on something like 3 pounds or whatever, which makes me think that maybe the week 1 score was wrong. Regardless, we're going to give it a go this year, and hopefully, I'm just hoping that this year we've kind of got it right, and that I've lost weight this week. Last week, 15 stone 4. Well, let's find out. I'm going to stand on the scales, which means I have to move across from where I am, and I'm saying that for a reason. You will see the reason, or you can see the reason, as from tomorrow night. But let me do that. So we fire up the scales basically, which are on the floor beside me and or in front of me, and I stand on the scales, and we get a new weight. And there we go. We have our new weight. Good, excellent. So this time last week it was 15 stone 4. This week our new weight is, pleased to say, it's a loss. This week my new weight is 15 stone 2. So there we go then. So it was £2 off this week, and got to be happy with that. And that's us. We're underway on the Wednesday Weigh-In at the weekends. My goals for this year are to lose 2 stone by 1st of June. And this is going to help towards this. I'm going to try and lose as much as I can just now, because while we're doing these weigh-ins at the end of every week, there's that almost kind of extra driver to make you do this better, or at least that's how I feel. It kind of sort of focuses it. Now also we're about 11 weeks away from the first half marathon of the year for me, which will be the Edinburgh Half Marathon. So I've promised myself this year we're going to follow a really good sort of training regime for that. So that's going to help as well. That should help just keep the weight down a little bit. Obviously building some muscle at the time, so it's not going to be a case of the weight falls off and all the fat goes and that's it. It will be. There's going to be some weeks that it doesn't seem to go anywhere, I reckon, and we've just got to be kind of sort of prepared for that. But yeah, the goal definitely lose a couple of stone, and in doing that, I reckon I'm going to lose some inches from around the waist as well, because that's really how I'm going to notice it, and that's what is going to make me feel good, I guess. So this week, it's going to be quite interesting trying to fit in anything like exercise, because I'm at work during the day. I'm going to be here on Kingdom FM every evening, and it means I'll be just kind of going backwards and forwards. I'll be sleeping, and that'll be kind of about it. So it'll be interesting to see what we can do this week. But you know what? Did nothing this week. Lost £2. I think as long as I manage to keep clear of all the rubbish and chocolate and the unnecessary snacks, I think we might be all right. Looking forward to this year. I think it's going to be a good one.